The following is intended for mature audiences only. Discretion is advised.
So I had some time before the show, and I was watching a movie.
Damn, that didn't even look like he hit it. Did you hold it? Are you Bill?
I held it.
Bill Clinton? I puffed, but I didn't inhale. Yeah, there you go. Hold it like a man.
Brother,
Don't smoke it like a Capri
Come on, dog.
Or else Josh is gonna get on you too, dude. He already got on me,
bro,
saying I didn't smoke enough on this show. And like, listen, I can't actually smoke here.
Look at him pleading his bitch ass fifth.
Now we know that he can actually smoke in his room, so he definitely has to double down every time.
No, he can't. This is one time episode, I bet.
Maybe.
I'm the only. Yeah, right. This is a one-time episode. Go ahead.
But you know
go
what?
Ahead,
It was necessary.
It was
necessary.
Hey,
it was necessary.
Babe, it's for the podcast. Just go ahead real quick. Let me just do this for the podcast. They don't think I'm smoking that.
Like I was saying, I was watching a Pineapple Express. I forgot how hilarious that movie was when you're stoned. Speaking of which, that's what our show's about today. Today we're going to be talking about movies that are perfect when you're stoned. And we're not talking about, the regular like Half-Baked or Up in Smoke or any of the Cheech and Chong shit. No. We're going to tell you what movies to watch when you're stoned.
Is stoner even a thing these days? Let's just get real. Is it, Tim?
I mean, today?
Yeah, and today's standards, everybody's a stoner, and that's stupid. So, no, some doctors do this shit when they're getting high and everything and want to sit back and watch a good movie or some shit while they smoking a Chiba, watch a good show, watch some Jerry Springer. Oh, Jerry Springer was funny as back in the day, to be honest. Now watching it on weed as a kid. When a kid, I couldn't watch it. It came out when I was in high school. So I didn't start smoking weed till after high school. Yeah, I wasn't one of them dumb smoking weed during high school. Don't mean to insult some people, but I didn't.
That's how MASH was for me. MASH was the same shit. I couldn't watch that shit regular.
To answer your question earlier, I don't think today there's like a stoner anymore. Everybody smokes weed.
Everybody smokes weed. Everybody does. But like this Rob said before he all right, like Rob said, Half-Baked, Pineapple Express, Cheech and Chong's Up in Smoke, Dazed and Confused. I can name a bunch of the common movies. We're not going to talk about those. We're going to tell you shit you can trip the out on while on weed. Like shit that'll get you like, damn, that shit was pretty good, dude. It's some good stories, some shit like that. Josh, kick the beat. I have echo cancellation on so you can suck my hairy ass ball. Yeah, I'm coming at ya. Motherfucker, how to attack ya. Yeah.
Speaking of stoners, we did pull a stoner move last episode, and we forgot to stay consistent with our music choice shit right after the first time we did it, after we said we were going to do it every episode. So why don't we start this episode off with Raf's choice to make up for the fact that we didn't have a choice last episode?
So I'm going to be bringing in it's a whole album. Any song on that album is good.
It's cheating.
Manu Chao.
Of course he does. Like, there you go. There you go. You know, guys, this
all right,
week I recommend the whole album.
I gave you a specific song. I didn't give you a specific song.
Did you say specific or Pacific?
No, a specific song. Almonds. All right.
I thought I heard
Pacific, one of the tracks
but
on
it's
there.
Cool. Okay.
A Pacific, eh? No.
By who?
Specific. By Manu Chao.
Who's that?
That album is like 6 different languages and shit, but it's dope. He has like, reggae, rock, a little bit of hip hop, Spanish, English, French, Russian, German. It's pretty dope. Deutsch.
Cool. All right. So we did that.
But we're talking about movies that you like to watch when you're stoned. The one movie that I wanted to bring up is not a typical movie, so I wanted to kind of go a little bit last. I wanted to, after you guys. I wanted to see where you guys were going with it. So Tim, why don't you tell us, brother?
I mean, listen, like I said, everybody smokes. So like we were originally going to do this episode as like the best stoner movie, but like those are pretty much like there's enough stoner movies that everybody has like knows. It'd be a waste of an episode we did that. The bigger question for us would almost be like, what movie do we watch sober? But one of the best movies to watch while we're stoned, which is perpetual, I think, is Speed Racer, man. Speed Racer, by the Wachowski brothers.
I can see that.
Stoned
I
is
never
the
watched
shit.
that Stoned, but I've seen it. I know what you're talking about. I was at work. I think I watched it just to put it on in the background while I was working. I could see that the new one visually.
I watched it sober and I got high watching it. Is how like fun that shit is. It's really good. You'd watching it stoned with all the spiral patterns and the crazy like race car effects and everything, bro. They make that shit like if you've never been on acid, Speed Racer is a fun like romanticized version of an acid trip. It's really dope. It's really cool.
Right on.
I'll give you one of my ones, my little ones now. I definitely like to watch President Trump in debates versus anybody. You smoke a blunt or two at the beginning of a debate or watching a Trump debate, that is some of the best must-see TV.
A Trump debate stoned is pretty hilarious.
I'm telling you now.
Sober, it's pretty funny.
And it's like you're sitting there and you're watching that shit, smoking your blunt, and you're sitting there like, babe, just wailing out. And he'll be like, and she's ugly. And she's ugly. Whoa, you're ugly too. Whoa, this nigga's gunning, bro. You don't do that. Dog, in a real argument on the streets, don't even say some shit like that. You're ugly. They don't even come at you like that. Like, that hurts.
Or your wife looks like a dog or a man. What did he say about Huckabees or?
Nah, that nigga be saying some shit, bro.
Everybody, yeah, and for the most part, shit talkers only judge your character, never your looks.
That's the best, bro. Watching a shit talker high. Good point, Tim. Watching a shit talker high. You be on the street and just watching two shit talk each other, and then they're about to fight. That's the most best thing ever. You set a blunt, you sit back and you bitch ass bow-legged nigga.
What about games? What about video games?
That's not my thing. When you want to come and talk, you could definitely recommend a video game, but keep your mind and your brain off my info about that video game right now. Ralph, what were you saying?
Yeah, actually, I was talking. Mine is a little bit different. Mine's more of a little experience.
What, you butthurt?
So
you recommend
I'm just saying.
So, Ralph, I'm sorry. It was pleasant listening to you for a second till I was rudely interrupted by Tim shaking his big ass head because of what I apparently upset him.
I didn't interrupt you. That was not a thing to keep you from talking.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Ralph.
Wow. Okay. Well, yeah. So mine starts off with what is it? Scott Pilgrim versus the what is it, the universe?
Stoner can't even say the whole name.
Well,
Scott Pilgrim versus the world.
No, the fact that he's recognized.
Well, what you would do? Well, hold on. It's not just watch the movie like that. What you're gonna do is you're gonna watch the movie. You're gonna start the movie, but you're gonna sync it with Smashing Pumpkins, their Melancholy and Infinite Sadness.
Ralph.
Album.
Hold on before you continue. I hate that movie. It's stupid, and I know the name. You are recommending us, the viewers, to watch that. And don't even know
to watch it stoned.
He Googled that shit, bro.
Listen,
like you.
What's the name?
I didn't.
What's the name?
What's the name? I didn't. It's known.
What's the name?
Scott Pilgrim versus I forget. It's Scott Pilgrim versus.
There you go. Scott Pilgrim.
I forgot.
Ouch.
Slippery slope. Stoner slopes.
No, it's not even a stoner slope. I consider that more like a Ralph.
What you do is you sync the beginning of the movie with that album.
Ralph, I can sit there and Ralph, I can sit there and do this. Put on a Scooby-Doo episode and put on a Tupac album, and I'd have more fun.
So one of the other movies that I was really wanted to recommend is The Wizard of Oz and Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd. If you sync it from the beginning of the movie, you get about 45 minutes of a badass movie. Everything pretty much coincides with the movie, pretty much in sync.
So what you're saying is I should throw on an old episode of Barney and a Tool album, and I'll have just as much fun.
It syncs in there. It won't be the same thing.
Or I'll throw in Snoop Dogg's motherfucking first album, Doghouse, and put on a season of Smurfs, and I can have just as much fun.
Well, no, it's not the same thing. It actually syncs with the movie. You have to watch it. You guys just knocking it down like it's no thing. I'm telling you guys, it's pretty dope. But I'm the musician. My thing is music, so it's like it's not your guys' thing. There are people out there that do like music and be like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna try that shit.
I will have to try it out at some point. It's like one of the stoner checklist type shit things.
Yeah, you got to do it, man. It's like listening to Led Zeppelin backwards. And hearing the lyric.
But of course, this man brings up Pink Floyd in the stoner episode like anybody hasn't done it before. God damn it.
Have you?
Common shit. It's common shit.
How is that common? How is that common?
Talking about shit you probably looked online.
Dude, it's things that have been around since forever.
Wizard of Oz. You don't
Since
look
forever.
like Roth. You really are one of them put on Wizard of Oz and Led Zeppelin yourself.
God,
and
when
watch.
you're stoned, dude, I'm talking, not anymore. I've
We're
already
talking
seen it when I was
you.
younger.
We're talking
I've seen it when I was
you.
younger. It was pretty badass when I was younger and I was watching that shit. For the most part, I watch movies anyways. So every movie that I watch is stoned.
What about something that some college kids at like CSUN would watch?
That's what I mean. That's exactly what they would probably be into.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Wizard of Oz?
No.
Yeah, you know.
It's the Pink Floyd. It's the Pink Floyd and the Wizard of Oz thing. It's actually following nostalgia and, seeing what it's all about.
I'm pretty sure some college kids are listening to that and be like, this episode, just throw in a Tyler album. Like,
Yeah, I mean, come on. Let's listen to Kevin D. Gates. Like,
You don't like Pink Floyd, huh?
Roth. Oh, never mind.
I did that when I was 19.
Thank you. Roth, do you know how long ago that is? These kids don't know who Pink Floyd is and really give a shit about Pink Floyd.
That's the point. We're introducing something to them, right? Or no, am I wrong?
guy.
No, guy. Proof shows what you're about. I'm like, man, Ralph was right about.
Josh, you want to back me up on this one here? I ran this by Josh and he was cool with
Listen
it.
here, simple nipple. All right, you need to.
No. I ran it by producer extraordinaire. I ran it by producer extraordinaire, and he said, "Okay."
Listen,
Nope. And he even said, "Good thinking outside the box."
Listen here, the fact that you're arguing with me and you're the host shows your simple nipple.
No. I'm just saying. I ran it by producer. So
Well, no. To be fair, I argue with you every time. So like that's par for the course over here.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Simple nipple.
Yes, my Puerto Rican brother. So we can continue. Did you guys have any other movies?
Hey,
to watch it?
Boricua. Hey,
There we go.
come
See?
follow. Even though I'm not, but hey, bring it. I don't even know what the I am, so.
He could be Puerto Rican. He could be
Bro, I don't know what
Samoan. He could be.
Shit,
he could
Samoan.
be anything.
anything. So you spitting out anything over there. Let's just say my race spectrum is my wife saying, I know you got white in you, like 60%, to Kevin saying I'm mad Irish. All right, I don't hear that shit. So my spectrum is all over.
But I've always said you look Hispanic. I've always said
You're not
Puerto
the
Rican.
only one, but it's that Puerto Ricans are bad. I love Puerto Rican food.
Say they're bad. I just say that's what you look
Just don't
like.
call me
No,
African.
no, that's true. He threw out Puerto Rican like it was an insult.
No, it's
Racist.
not an insult. Asshole. Don't try to put some racist on me, asshole. You're the
one.
racist here.
No, Ralph. You're the one that categorized Jar Jar Binks as Jamaican. So
I'm not the only one that's done that. That is a thing. It's a known thing. There's all kinds of bullshit about that, dude.
okay, let's just see. Let's give a little background about Ralph. Ralph thinks Jamaicans are Jar Jar Binks educational wise.
Y'all need to check that out.
Then
Check it out.
Ralph,
and then you
who's
might
your
be
favorite? Who's
tripping
your
out.
favorite Marv? Who's your favorite DC character?
Superman.
And we already know what Superman is, guys. He beats
Yeah,
women and all that stuff. So
Not
we're
women, just
already
Lois.
seeing where Rob's going right now with his whole lifestyle of choices. You look at the poster in the background. That's one of the shittiest movies ever. Will Ferrell and him Step Brother.
No, that shit's.
I hate Step Brother.
You
my
hate
favorite
Step
movie.
Brothers? Listen, I
Not a fan.
actually like Step
No.
Brothers. It's pretty
Not
good.
a
That's a
fan.
funny ass movie.
And then I'm
It's
just
pretty
not a
good.
fan of the iced up Lex Luger to your goddamn, what is that? Lex Luger right there all greased up. He made sure he put him
Who?
all greased up. Lex Luger.
Where?
The wrestling. That's Lex Luger
Oh,
right
it's-
next to Macho Man.
Oh,
Right here.
the yellow poster. Yeah, I don't know
Ugh.
the wrestlers like that.
That fool's
guys
all
should just
greased
start-
up.
You guys should just start mimicking Boo's setup so you can't shit talk it. And then, you guys are all using the same backgrounds essentially. Got a little aquarium.
No, they don't know how to step their game up with visual effects. None of that. They don't. They just got plain. Well, Ralph's trying something in the background, glowing. Ralph trying. Give Ralph effort there. Dim your lights a little bit, Ralph, so they can see that. Tim, your computer screen's getting old, buddy. Your computer screen's getting old.
I apologize that they're getting old for you, Boo.
Not me.
Well, you're the only one complaining, sir.
I didn't hear. You heard what Josh said. Josh even said y'all need. Josh didn't say, "Hey, Booze, theirs are pretty good."
No,
Josh didn't say none of that. Oh no, stop! I'm not done talking.
The point of what Josh said really flew over your head. Okay, that's fine.
But he said you need to get your setups like mine, so I don't talk shit. He didn't say Boo's kind of wrong or Boo's kind of right.
Just mimic it.
Just mimic it. Yeah. So
like a direct mirror, like parallel.
You see, he's on my side.
So we're like in the same room and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, like same pop figures and everything.
Yeah, all right, Boo. I need to get a picture of that, the whole thing.
Get the jerseys so they can blur it out.
Sitting here like this whole show, everybody. And how's my Ahsoka doing? Let me see
some lines. I started practicing the tattoos.
Let me
see stars.
Let me see
the teardrops.
Where they at? Let me see.
In the other room.
Bro, like I said, bro, it's going on a month almost. You know that, right? And I ain't seen a eyeball. I ain't seen a boot. I ain't seen a nothing.
I know.
He's probably practicing.
But it's got to be good. I want to use compass markers.
Give me something, bro. You pressed me quick for that money, like I was gonna get my shit too. He's like, "Yo, man, you gonna send that for it? I need to grab some weed." There go that crackhead shit again.
Yeah,
Tim, you're not a crackhead.
You just told me what I wanted to hear, just to get my money. Those are crackhead tendencies.
I apologize for using crackhead moves, but it was a dire, stressful time, and I am working on it. That is not a lie.
And then it send me a text, "Hey man, I need that dub for such, man." I was like, "This don't hit me up about money. I'm about this close to telling you to keep that 40 because I ain't gonna see it anytime soon on my drawing."
Are you talking about the text earlier for like our podcast bills?
Yeah.
You mean the thing that we all got to contribute on?
Oh God, you didn't get. Like I said, that flew past your head. On to the show.
No.
Hey, guys,
no, I know what you were trying to use it for.
He was ignoring it.
Another recommendation, guys. Watch our show, Stoned as because one of us are gonna up. Mainly one of these two.
We're gonna pretend like Boo doesn't ever, but got it.
No, I'm gonna stay quiet on that one. Actually,
no.
Up on this one.
I'm far from perfect, but I'm pretty much undefeated on the show when it comes to ups. Oh no, I lied.
Sure,
I lied. There's a show. There's a short of me dropping my camera. That's the one oops you get from me.
That's the one. Got it.
Wasn't there? Weren't you animals too on an episode?
I've literally told you to shut up so many times because you can't stop talking.
How is that a up on
Tim? Why'd you go there for? Dude, he's feeling it. Come on, bro.
No, what are you talking about, Rolf? You need to stop saying those words. Feel it. They don't sound right coming from you.
Oh goodness.
He said it, not me.
You were vibing. You were into the moment. You were
oh jeez,
flowing. What do you want me to say?
God.
What's better?
He's so butthurt from you saying that you took him out of the vibe earlier that he's now trying to throw it on me. Can you see this? That's insane.
Oh, that's passing the hot potato. Rolf got the vibe up.
I didn't pass it to you.
Rolf, you're lucky I ain't attacking you like I'm attacking Tim. All this anger should be towards you, motherfucker, with your hiccups. But I'm coming at Tim right now. So you need to just be sitting there and laughing. Remember, we've already talked about how I can't come at you.
I was apologizing.
Your apology. Okay. Think about it. After all the
duly noted.
No, seriously,
I got it.
No, Rolf, I'm going to give you a scenario. I'm going to give you a simple scenario and ask her, "What's up, my nigga? Oh." I'm going to ask you a legit question and honestly answer. Now, for the last year, 2 years, we've been doing this podcast, 3 years. if I have always common hiccups and always up or always something's going on my computer, no matter if it's my fault or not, you're gonna sit there and tell me you're like this guy. You wouldn't call me my name and tell me this guy needs to get his shit together. Boo needs to, if it's just not
No, yeah, absolutely. I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing one bit.
Then we're done. So, and at some point, even if they're apologizing, apology, just get your shit on point, right?
I gotcha.
Okay, that's all I gotta say then. That's all I gotta say.
That is like the most awkward conversation for the air.
And?
That's off the air shit.
No, it's not. Our whole life is the air.
Something about Stone movies.
So,
like I said, watch Us Stone. Yeah, you can watch Us Stone and be like, these just be talking shit.
Well, besides just movies, is there anything else you guys like to do when you're watching?
Like I said, Biden, watching interviews with him. The current shit right now.
Do you have like a movie or a show that you like watching, Stone? In particular?
I'm telling you right now, let me just tell you the ritual. Get you an ounce of some bud. And here's the thing. You don't got to get that premium shelf, private reserve shit. Get mid shelf or look for the baby nug bomb shape. Now,
just get what works.
No,
bring it home.
Let me tell you, get you an ounce of that. Get you some of that wax. Lace you a blunt with that. Roll it up with that treat. You will enjoy that Trump debate. You'll be like, God damn, we need this in office for 4 years. I need to sit down and smoke to this every night before bed. I'm telling you.
But you're smoking something like that, you can pretty much watch anything.
I, in particular, am a fan of murder docs, Stoned. They're pretty cool. Not the actual crimes, but the editing and the presentation.
I can't say murder docs, but I can say SVU is pretty good, Stoned. My wife,
just
that.
like
She loves
crime
that shit.
thriller shit, whether it's like docs or like even procedurals like that, they're great, Stoned.
Man, for me it was cooking shows, dude. Watch cooking shows, like the cook competitions and shit, Stoned.
I can't do that shit. I cook all day. I can't go home. I can't be on the grill for 8 hours.
He can't work and then go home and watch nice looking work.
Ralph, that's like you, Ralph. That's like you.
No, I get it. I'm not saying that you do it.
That's like you doing your shit and then you going home and watching ER.
Or House.
I watch Scrubs.
Scrubs, like I can't do that.
I used to watch that shit all the time, like religiously.
Or that's like Tim being at the 7-Eleven and then going home and watching a whole doc on that shit. Like,
or that's like Tim being an artist and being into comic books and watching cartoons all the time.
No, that's literally what we.
No, he knows what he's
doing. That's the thing.
Let them clip that. Let him clip that, and he's an idiot. Let him clip that whole analogy. No, nothing. So back to what we were saying. Now, listen to it exactly.
We had a combo going, and then he it up, dude. Like,
no, because you're talking shit. You guys are talking shit. It's like, wait a minute, hold on a second.
Yeah, you're supposed to talk shit.
Let him say it again. Let him say it again. Don't explain to him.
No. I'll just along with you guys, because what you guys are saying is exactly the same thing.
No, it isn't. It is definitely not the same thing.
Not the same thing. It's not the same thing, because here's why.
The more accurate thing the more accurate thing to say would be is if I draw all day and then I like turn around, basically, because I don't come home. I am home for one. I turn around and I
start watching
some
documentaries on drawing.
Well,
okay.
No,
that's like teaching
on drawing.
On drama.
Yeah,
on drawing.
That's what I'm saying. A drama on drawing, like, which, to be fair, I might do.
Yeah, see, no, Tim.
Thank you.
But you didn't say that. You didn't say that.
I know.
You said just read. You said reading comic books and whatever.
No. Like, Tim, for you, it's different. No, it's right, though. He's right, though. It's like working at a comic book store all goddamn day and then going home and reading comics. And then reading comics on your shelf. It's like reading them all day at work. Now you want to read them at home? You really like comics that much? Okay. But you can read them at work.
Also, yeah, they would.
Sad.
Comic readers are bad for this analogy, bro. We should move on.
Yeah. Okay,
comic
cool.
shit
Thanks,
is-
thanks on
yeah.
that one. Thanks on that one.
All right, guys. Tim's got to go get his weed. He's on a hype shit, so we got to leave it early. I know there was a bunch of shit we want to talk about. There's a bunch of shit like Alex Jones high.
Video games. I was saying like listen.
Your video
real
games.
quick.
God damn, bro. Keep trying to
Like
push
Metal Gear?
that shit.
Oh, Tony
dude.
Hawk.
Stone.
Tony Hawk
Keep
playing that.
pull
I used
that
to
shit
fucking love
out,
playing
bro.
that shit.
God damn, bro.
Or any football game.
Okay, I got my video games in. I just had to throw that in there. Boo's not creative enough to,
Well,
to
which
really
game?
sit
Which
there
game do you
and
like?
think of cool
What game
games
do you like?
to play.
Now that we're on
Stone.
it.
Roth, it
Yeah.
don't
Which
matter.
game?
I don't care what game he likes.
See what I mean?
The
He
people,
no, no.
didn't-
the people
he didn't do
care.
his homework
The
that
people
way.
care. The people care. So go ahead, Tim, because the people obviously care.
I already
Me,
gave my
I don't give a
answer. I said
I
Fallout
didn't hear it.
3.
fuck.
Oh,
Fallout
okay.
3.
Fallout 3.
Fuck.
God
Sound-
damn it.
Sound like Roth when he found out his name is simple. It's like, damn.
No, I'm not hanging up. I'm not yelling at you guys.
Look
I'm
at
just
this
saying I
hitting
already
the
said what
weed
my shit
behind-
was.
Oh, no. It's
Did
up
you
the weed's over
catch
here.
that, Tim? Is hiding behind the mic, hitting the weed. Hitting that shit.
No, the weed's
Like
up
you-
here. The weed's
like
up here.
You're on a block. Like you're on a block.
I have a filter over here so I can smoke it out, blow it out. and shit.
Okay.
Like September sometime, middle of
Roth won't be
September.
on the
Go
show 'cause
Niners.
he's gonna get
Yeah.
in trouble.
Shout out to the Big Comedy Network. Thank you guys. Hit that like, subscribe.
All right, somebody hit the beat. Oh wait, hold on.
Hold on,
Wait.
be good humans.
Stop the beat.
Whoa.
Don't be good humans yet. Boo.
Whoa.
Don't be here, good humans.
It
at
is your
all.
turn. It is your turn to make the end of the episode music selection.
Oh yeah, everybody, it's a genuine classic. Everybody loves it. You won't hesitate. You can bump it in the car with your daughters that are 9, your sons that are 9, your kids that are babies. Everybody loves it. Your wife,
He's
if you're a
going for the
Christian,
kids.
if you're Christian, you can bump this. If you're Mormon, you can bump this. If you're Scientology, you definitely can bump this. If you're Muslim, you definitely can bump this. If you're
Whoa.
Be the
Roth,
judge of that.
even if you're rough, you can bump this. Like, dude, everybody can bump this. It's a great song. It's inspirational and everything. It's the Hansons Bop.
Okay. It is the Hansons. You can't
Okay.
argue with the wholesome Hansons.
Okay. Bye.
Am I lying? Everybody can bump that. You can be with your family.
Yeah, it's one of those songs you just can't. Yeah,
Out of here.
can't talk shit about
Everybody
it. Their
can.
kids.
And then
they're
here's
like,
the
you know,
cold part. And if niggas want to add to it, they can because you like.
Somebody probably has already rapped to it on TikTok.
Yeah, bro, you can rap to that shit. Kids get the. I want to hear that shit.
Be good humans.
Them white boys can sing too. Them white boys can sing. Nigga. Them it's like, woo.